Okay.
Ah!
Anyway, stream. Regidrago time. So, to my knowledge, I think I know the optimal way to shiny hunt Regidrago. And that is kill it and then like run away, like kill it and then run. Or kill it 10 times and then profit and reset if it's not shiny. I don't know. It's something like that. That's how I do it. But it's really boring. So I'm almost considering just sitting here working on actual homework while I stream this.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do.
Understandable.
Ah! 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 Ah!
The best Pokemon cry in the game. Okay.
I mean, the more you get into the video, the more it just sounds like a guy screaming.
It reminds me of Screaming Dog.
Huh?
Have you ever heard of Screaming Dog? I'll go put it in chat quick. Go play Screaming Dog. Actually, you go find the video really quickly. Here, should be pinned here. Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll play in a second. It's really hard to step on these switches with the input delay on my controller on stream. The best sound. I'm almost considering not shiny hunting him now. I'm almost considering getting a different save file or shiny hunting him on that save file. Because this is really boring. Like, really boring. This is incredibly boring. I also just kind of want Regidrago, just to have him for my Pokedex, but, I also want to do other things than this.
Imagine having 200 HP but only 50 defenses.
Is that really what he has? It's terrible.
It's fine though. Gets a 150 power move.
Oh, well, why have the high HP then?
I don't know. Just throw a choice scarf on that thing.
Fair enough. It's a pretty good idea, honestly. Just throw a choice scarf on
it. It's kind of like Dracovish. It can only really do one thing, but it's pretty decent to good at that one thing.
It's good at one thing. It's all it does is one thing, but it's good. It's good at it.
I like how in the Crown Tundra game, Freak just gave us a bunch of yeah, this Pokemon can do one thing. Pokemon like Spectrier also.
Yeah.
It gets like 0 coverage.
Yeah. What is Articuno, or what are the birds in general good at? What's their one thing?
Articuno gets Tailwind. That's good.
I've never thought of Tailwind as being good. I never realized Tailwind doubled your speed.
Yeah, it doubles your speed.
I never realized it was that good. I thought it was like
you and your ally speed.
Yeah, I thought it was like a +1 speed boost, and I was like, just get agility. Like, unless Pokemon like agility would be better. But just doubling your speed's pretty good.
Mhm. It's pretty much like +2 on you and your ally.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's the thing that makes it good in doubles. Even if it was only +1, I think it would see usage.
Probably. Or so in doubles,
Especially
obviously.
considering the new speed changes that were implemented in Sword and Shield and whatnot.
Speed changes? I'm curious. What do you mean?
So basically, if a Pokemon gets any speed changes in the middle of a turn, they will be applied right away.
Oh.
Before now was at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
They were applied.
Okay, so... Because I was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking that the way it worked was turn order of Pokemon was decided as soon as the turn started. So does it, like, change turn order if your speed changes in the middle of a turn?
Yep.
Huh.
That's why Tailwind is really good now.
Yeah, that is really good. Wow.
That's why Whimsicott Dracovish was everywhere in the beginning of the game.
Huh. Yeah, that is really crazy. Huh. I'm happy I know that now.
Mm-hmm.
What's Regidrago's base speed?
80.
Oh, huh. That's not bad. Doesn't Calyrex have, like, base 80 and everything?
It does base 100 in HP and base 80 and everything else.
Huh. That's,
overpowered, right?
I mean, it's not... Sure. We can go with overpowered.
Mm-hmm. It's absolutely broken.
I mean...
This Pokemon is going to get banned day one.
Today one it'll be banned.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's not like it's... In my opinion, it's not overpowered, nor is it underpowered. It's just really useless.
Yeah.
Like, it can do everything, but it's not particularly good at anything.
It's not all that good without the horses.
That makes sense. I'd imagine Kyurem isn't even that good. Is Kyurem good without the horses? It might be.
Wait, what?
Is Kyurem good without the Reshiram and Zekrom?
I mean, I don't know about the horses. I mean, you could try putting them together.
Yeah, is Kyurem good without the horses? I'm not sure.
It's okay.
But what about the Kyurem Glacier combo? How's that?
It's bad because it's a double ice type.
I was gonna ask what that does it become? Does it become double ice? Actually,
weak to literally everything. But hey, it's super resistant against itself.
it's weak. Every single type is strong against it, but it double resists itself. Which is
what if there was a new Pokemon that their ability doubles their attack, but then makes them weak to every single type?
That would be really interesting. It's like opposite defeatist almost.
Mm-hmm.
That's like your attack gets way better, but you now become weak to every single move in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. And that's a really interesting ability, actually.
They should make a Pokemon that has 100. That has a 999 in HP and 1 in everything else.
Blissey?
It's Blissey to the extreme.
It's just like Blissey too at that point. So if
Blissey is so great, why isn't there a Blissey 2?
So I have an image that is a Lucario using close combat on a Blissey in Gen 4. And I think anyone who understands feels immediate pain from that. You understand, yes?
Mm-hmm. The strategy in Gen 4 is just to use 6 Blissies. It's not practical at all, but it'll make your opponent so bored that they just quit.
It will. You don't even have to do anything. You don't even have to play the game. You can sit there doing absolutely anything else.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, though, so can they. So.
The moveset for all the Blissies is Soft Boiled, Wish, Protect, and
Pound.
Yeah, sure, Pound. No, Double Slap, because it's a move with a long animation in Gen 4.
Yeah, that works. That's a great idea.
And then you give them the leftovers, or maybe a citrus berry.
Yeah. Which one would be worse? Leftovers or citrus berry? I'm not even sure.
I'm
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. This is a bad idea.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna do it.
It? What? What's it? What?
What's it to you?
What's it to ya?
Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna go do it, but I realized I can't. I was gonna go on my alt account and go catch Reggie Alecki, but I realized I don't have the three Reggies on this account. Nor can I really get them on this account. Without like a lot of I would need someone else. Probably I'd have to ask you to like trade me your copies of the Reggies so that way I can get into the Reggie ruins, and then trade them back so that I can then go and try to catch Alecki.
Can you do that?
What?
I think I might have heard from somewhere that it has to be the Reggies that you caught in the ruins.
Does it really? Huh.
I think so.
Let me look that up because I'm not. I haven't heard that myself, but I'm gonna look it up quick.
Is there a random game that I could stream?
Let's see. Let's put before you start off. Have you ever used ice cream plate? You haven't already captured. I don't know. It doesn't say you have to. I haven't seen anyone that says I have to do that. It just says you need to have the three of them.
Huh.
So I could be wrong. Though. I would think as I've also seen like a video explaining it. It hasn't mentioned that. I know in like past games in ORAS, you could catch Regigigas with transferred in Reggies. I believe. As well as
probably, yeah.
In other games too, you could do it with transferred in Pokemon. So I'm thinking you can, but to do that, you would have to put your Reggies into Pokemon Home, then go into the Pokemon Home app, trade them through Pokemon Home to my alt account. I'd have to then put them into my alt account game, go over to the ruins, open them up, then trade them all back to you. It would be a real hassle. Actually, I can't even get to the Reggie ruins. I'm an idiot. I can't even get to them. I don't have Surf. I don't have the Surf bike. Which I believe is required to get there. I can't think of any other way to get there.
You get oh yeah, you can't get to the
3-point pass, Regency. I'm not entirely sure what you're going for.
The yellow and purple place.
Yeah. You need to go across the ocean to get. You need to go down a river into a cave. And I don't have Surf, so I can't actually get there. They really wanted to make sure that you couldn't just game the legendaries, didn't they? So
yeah, they wanted to make it so that you cannot have fun whatsoever.
No fun is allowed in Pokemon.
No fun. There's no fun
I'm not.
here.
I'm not also sure what I want to do because I really don't want to try out Regidrago, but at the same time, I don't want to be sitting here I want to do something. I want to try. I don't really want to try and hunt Regidrago. I would play Shield if someone didn't have my copy currently.
Well,
Could shiny hunt other Pokemon in raid dens, but it doesn't sound fun. I could shiny hunt Slowpoke. That also doesn't sound fun. I guess Regidrago works for now. I'll Regidrago for a bit.
I'm working on the finale of Super Mario Galaxy.
Alright, cool. I will
Whenever
admit,
I'm done with that, I'll be able to move on to something else.
alright, it's pretty cool. I will admit, I haven't actually finished. I haven't quite been caught up on Mario Galaxy. I got a bit behind because of work. But
It's fine.
I'm trying my hardest to catch up.
What was that? Zekrom?
It is a Zekrom. That funny story about this Zekrom. This isn't actually my Zekrom. This is my friend's Zekrom from White like 10 years ago.
Huh.
That he lended me his Pokemon because I was having trouble beating White because I was like 10. And he was like, "Here, you can have my Zekrom and my other Pokemon to beat the game with." He gave me like Zekrom and Reshiram and whatnot. And at some point, I traded him back his Reshiram and his other Pokemon, but not his Zekrom. And he's never asked for it back. He hasn't really played Pokemon in years, but I still have his Zekrom.
Nice.
And it was the only it was the first Pokemon I found with a Dragon type move that I could OHKO this thing with. So I was like, okay, I'm going with it. Zekrom's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason I want to check, because I have the Mark Charm now. I want to check if my legendary birds got marks on them, because that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm thinking, I'm trying to think, do I actually really want Shiny Regidrago? Because I do like it, but is it better than its default color? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
I mean, you don't have the shiny hunt if you don't want to. We could do something funny.
Funny? Joke?
Funny? Joke? Joke is funny?
I have no marks, I think. But joke funny? Fun joke?
Oh, joke? Funny joke?
Real quick. Marks are on the ribbon page, right? Where do you see marks? I'm curious.
On the ribbons page.
Yeah, I have no marks.
Ooh.
None of my Pokemon ever have marks. I don't think I've ever actually seen a mark be used. Maybe you don't have a mark, you're transferred in. You might have a mark. Wrong markings. Check summary.
Long legs Calyrex. Oh, is that a shiny Dragonite? Where'd you get that?
It's the Extreme Speed Dragonite that I shiny hunted in Crystal.
Ah.
Here, I'm currently going to go over and, yeah. You'll see the moves in like 10 seconds on the stream, but yeah. It's got the Extreme Speed still.
Mm-hmm.
Ribbons, marks, anything, please. Oh, you have a mark. Uncommon mark. A mark for.
I should tell you. If you have a Pokemon that's transferred from Gen 4 or below, don't use an ability patch on it right now.
And the reason why?
It'll make your Pokemon pretty much unusable, like online and stuff.
Huh. That's interesting.
Because the game thinks it's hacked.
Oh. Oh, that's...
Because you couldn't get Pokemon with hidden abilities because they didn't exist for Gen 5.
Well, my Dragonite has its hidden ability because it was from the Virtual Console, so...
Mm-hmm. So, nice job, Game Freak.
That might work. I don't know if that's allowed. I'm assuming it is, because you could have done that beforehand. But, yeah, that's great.
Good going, Game Freak.
Okay, I actually have some marks. Really just the uncommon marks. But it's boring. So your event Metagross, we have that. Uncommon, apparently. Aerodactyl is nothing. Amistar. Everybody's Dragonite again. Let's see. Do you guys have any marks? You have Pokerus. That's interesting. No marks.
Did you get natural Pokerus or
I have some natural Pokerus. I have the Pokemon. Okay, we'll find it in a second. Was it auto now? Yeah.
Oh.
An apathetic Pokemon. Interesting. Cool mark.
We had a mark on. Okay. Go.
So you were asking about. Yeah, I have a natural Pokerus Pokemon. I believe it's somewhere in this box. I think it was this Minchino here. I think. I had, maybe not. Maybe it was a different Pokemon. But I have the original somewhere.
Hmm. I have a Pokemon with I got a Pokemon with natural Pokerus back in Generation 5.
Nice.
Black and white.
That's pretty cool. I think my Pokerus came from one of my Urshifus. It was my other form Urshifu, my Dark type one. I got it from my alt account. One of the Pokemon on my alt account had it. And so when I took the Urshifu over, he gave it to Pokemon here. That's where all this Pokerus comes from. Yeah, okay, Urshifu. They're cool. I mean, I have some marks. Not a whole ton of marks. A few, though.
Do you have the big Yoshi mark?
I might have that on my Incineroar. You have a mark? You have a mark for a mark for a social Pokemon. What are the different marks in the game? I don't actually know. Can I? I can, okay. What are the different marks in this game? Like, how many are there?
There's that. The uncommon mark. Then there's the yeah, I got nothing.
Interesting. I never actually knew about marks until like the mark charm. And I was like, wait, what does this do? And I looked it up as like Pokemon with marks are more common. And I was like, oh, that's cool. How do I sort? Oh, it's searched. Why the search button? Is there a search for marks? There's not. Nature, gender, held item. Okay, that's fair enough. I want to go through some of my Pokemon and see if any of them have marks. Just out of curiosity. But there's so many Pokemon to be real tour to do. You have a mark? Okay. Gex.
The Gex mark?
I never realized I had marks on my old Pokemon. I didn't realize that. It was like
Gex.
one of my first Pokemon that I caught was Thievul. Just Gex the Thievul.
Gex the apathetic. You can click on the
yeah.
click on the mark and
It's a thing in battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Some of them sound really stupid, so like I don't know if I want to do any of them, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I was talking about the birds before he said talked about marks. The birds. Let's start with Articuno. It has a freezing glare could be dangerous. Because it can freeze and the freeze task condition is very dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Competitive is good ability. You wouldn't complain about that.
Okay, makes sense.
And yeah, it gets Tailwind. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying before that. Anyway, Zapdos is a pretty strong physical attacker. It gets its signature move, Thunderous Kick, which, well, I mean, you'd want to run either it or close combat, of course. All depends on which one you like more.
Alright, makes sense.
And Moltres is the more defensive one, of course.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
And it oddly enough doesn't get any recovery moves,
Okay.
which is kind of disappointing
Yeah.
considering what Articuno does.
Yeah, kind of sucks. Yeah, sure, Shelly, you can have it. Alright. Check summary. Cloister, what do you have for marks? Nothing.
Hmm.
You watch some art.
What game do I play? Fall Guys?
Fall. And they're guys? And they fall?
Falling? They're falling?
And they're guys? And they fall?
They're falling.
Alright,
The
this
more-
is taking a
The
while.
more time I think about what game I'm going to play, the less time I'm not playing a game. What am I doing?
Very true. Let's actually beat Regidrago this time. It's actually fun to shiny Regidrago. Let's get
Mhm.
ultra lucky and find the shiny Regidrago right now. I want a successful shiny at some point. Please, I'm begging you, game. Quick. Also, I gotta tell you, like, the suspense is killing me for shiny Galarian Slowking.
Mhm.
Like, I really want to see it, but I want to see it like with my own eyes first, not through any sort of spoiler.
Also, get the Elgato thing so you could have sound.
Yeah, I will do that.
You can do that.
That's both of them.
That'd probably be a good idea.
Yeah, it probably would. I can't find a decent picture of shiny Regidrago to compare with, but I'm almost sort of like, do I want it? I don't know. How much do I want it? A cigarette reduces your lifetime by 11 minutes. Shiny Regidrago reduces my lifetime by 11 hours. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long time. I'm not looking forward to it. Oh yeah, I'm still fighting him. I think I've done, in total, 70 resets so far. Maybe 75-ish. Not including this. No, maybe it's closer to 80 something. Maybe it's closer to 86. These are like rough estimates in my head from different numbers that I'm semi-certain on.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say only 86 resets. My chances are currently at 1 in 1,300 ish, 11326. If I were to continually encounter and run away from this thing, I could technically build up a number encountered chain, and that would boost my chances slightly.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it's worth it or not. Well, I don't know what the downside would be, I suppose.
So when you kill the Regidrago, the tiles deactivate.
Yeah,
You probably go back and forth between the two Regis.
you can't.
Two.
You can't. Are you watching right now?
Uh-huh.
So this tab won't light up. You can't. You like once you activate it the first time it's like once you activate this, the switches will block. You cannot redo them. You stream
So,
Dragon.
what's the point of deactivating the things?
You're asking the wrong person. I don't know. Other than punishes you for not catching Regidrago, I don't know. It is really boring, but this is what I do for shiny Regidrago. I'm sure they're gonna have an event for this at some point.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure sometime soonish down the road they'll be like, "You're shiny Regidrago."
They're gonna do that for the birds, because
For the birds,
only...
for Zashi and Zamazenta as well. I'm sure they will. And probably Eternatus.
Mm-hmm.
They've done that the last few years. They did that basically since they started shiny locking. Well, not in Gen 5, but in Gen 6. They gave away Xerneas and Yveltal shinies at the end of the generation. In Gen 7, they gave away Solgaleo at the end of the generation. So probably like a month before Gen 9 comes out, you'll have shiny Zashi and Zamazenta. And then Gen 9 will come out, we'll be able to catch them in game, not shiny locked anyway. So, you know. No, I used Fusion Bolt. I hate myself. Okay, cool. Hurt me. Oh, speed fell. I'm just debating if I actually want this as much as I think I do. You know what? Honestly, at this point, I'm gonna run away and not kill it because.
Why are you turning animations off?
I should probably do that. Actually, it's probably a great idea.
Flying Zekrom.
Flying Zekrom looks pretty crazy. Let me turn animations. Actually, I'm gonna be running away, so it doesn't really matter at this point. But yeah, I'm gonna be running away from now on because that should get my encountered combo up, right? Running away should increase my encountered combo.
I'm not sure. I'm not gonna stream anything. I'm just gonna play a game on my own and hang out here.
Understandable. Let me look it up quick. How we encountered. Let's see how. I know encountering a certain amount of Pokemon. It helps increase chances. Hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Chances. So. This is some great data. This isn't gonna sound. This isn't good. Can do some Pokemon will increase the odds. Training isn't this name? Training. I want to know how exactly encountering one increases the odds. This table is not currently helpful. Go away, please. I need to know what it actually means. Oh, great, from Newsweek. It says fainted increases the chance, but I could be wrong. The rates. Uh, I'm honestly not finding any good. I guess this data kind of is okay, but it's not the easiest to understand. I would like something a bit easier. Oh yeah, Sun and Moon. Very helpful guide. Thank you.
Sun and Moon. Those are the games you were looking for, right?
Yes.
The newest Pokemon games. Sun and Moon.
Encountering and fainting the same Pokemon over and over will increase your chain. Encountering another Pokemon while in a chain will not disrupt the chain unless you catch a Pokemon. In a chain will not disrupt the chain unless you catch a Pokemon. There's no. Encounter whether it's the Pokemon thing or not will disrupt the chain, but will not increase it either. Chain needs to be in. The higher your chain, the better the chance of getting a shiny. The maximum chain that will boost your chances of a Pokemon after having defeated 25 of that Pokemon in a row. Enter for your current chain. Fortunately, not something that you like. Anyway. The number of times you have battled the Pokemon you are chaining will determine the amount of rerolls you get. Okay. So here's something. What? Times you have battled the Pokemon you are chaining will determine the amount of free rolls you get, which increases the odds. Really. Every time you encounter a Pokemon, you have a chance at re-rolling the encounter to be a shiny. The higher the chain, the higher the chance at re-rolling the chance. Re-rolling. The number of battles you have completed against the Pokemon will determine the amount of re-rolls that you get. Okay, so here's how I figure it. So basically, like the number of how many you've battled in the Pokedex?
Yeah.
That is how many rerolls you can get. Max out at 500. You can essentially get a possible 503 rerolls out of 4,096 if you get lucky enough.
Mm-hmm.
That luck goes up the higher your catch combo. Or your Pokemon defeated combo. Okay, here's a very. I think that's how this is funny. There's a very long list here. Say, odds of the Shiny Charm. The Shiny Charm will give you base plus 2 rolls. Pokemon battle 1 to 19 times. 3 rolls increases chance to 1 in 1,024. Pokemon battle 20 to 49 times. 3 rolls increase the chance to 1 in 124. 9 times, 4 rolls increases the chances of 1 in 115. 100 to 199 times, 5 rolls increase the chance to 1 in 282.6. One battle 200 to 299 times, 6 rolls 35. So 500 plus times gets you 1 in 455 chance.
Doesn't the increase the shiny chance only occur 3% of the time though?
Okay. Okay, I'll try and...
Which is definitely intentional game design, by the way.
So here, I'll try to explain it the best I can. So, you know that... I'm sure you know that like Chinese are determined by personality values, right?
Mm-hmm.
So...
Of course.
Yeah, so when you have the Shiny Charm, the game gives you an additional 2 rolls. So when encountering a Pokemon, it will roll its personality value normally, and 1 in every 4,096 possible personality values can result in a shiny.
Mm-hmm.
So when encountering a Pokemon with a shiny charm, it will roll once, check if it's shiny, and normally it would stop there. With a shiny charm, it rolls 2 extra times and checks if either of those are shinies, and just automatically gives the one that's shiny. With the Pokemon Battled multiplier, the Pokemon Battled thing gives you potential extra rolls. So for every 100, it looks like you get an extra roll, maxing out at 5 potential rerolls at... No. Not true. I'm wrong about that. 1 to 19 gives you an extra one. 20 to 40 gives you an extra one. 20 to 50 gives you an extra one. 50 to 99 gives you an extra one. 100 to 200 gives you an extra one. 200 to 300, 300 to 300 to 500, and 500 plus are all where you get increased ones. And so for a total of 8 rolls. And the chain combo that you have is the chance of activating those extra rolls, maxing out at a 33% chance at 25 chain.
Mm-hmm.
So with a shiny charm, you'll always get your 2 extra rolls, but with the catch chain bonuses, you have a chance to get your extra rolls. So from that, I can interpret that I should not be resetting after this. I should be healing my Pokemon, or getting a new Pokemon, and doing it again, and just continually killing it over and over and over again, until I get to 500 of it battled. I mean, my God. No, I think this says that killing it continues the chain, which I assume it does. I can trust that too. I think that sounds accurate. If I'm wrong, I hope I'm not wrong, but I could always be wrong. That means I have to run in this stupid pattern over and over again. And eventually, I have a 1 in 400 chance of getting a Regidrago. Which really is 0.25%. I don't like those odds.
That's it's not bad at all.
I mean, to be fair, it's not bad. It's not bad odds. The problem is that I have to continually walk on this stupid pattern until I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if the game just didn't have the pattern, that would be perfect. That would be great. If there wasn't this stupid pattern here, I would be happy. Okay. I just need to find Pokemon that I can KO it with. If I can't KO it, then there's no point. If I can't, like, OHKO it, then it's just an annoyance. But now I know my goal. And also, like, I can't close the game until I do this. I think closing the game resets your chain. The chain isn't really the hard part to get, though. The really important number, at least in my mind, is the number encountered. Which does save, thankfully. That's good. Let's see. Okay, so I'll be here for probably a while longer. 11 hours sounds about right. 11 straight hours sounds about right. I just need to... Yeah, I still have homework to do. It's kind of due tomorrow. That's fun. Alright. I have one more use of Zekrom after this, then I have to go get another Pokemon to use. Probably Reshiram. And then probably something else. I don't know how many level 100s I actually have. I have a few that I can maybe use. I know I have Genesect at level 100, but it doesn't really count because most of these moves I can even use anyway. Say most of it, it's like half his moves. I want to know though, what idiot would have the idea to shiny hunt this thing? Its base design is good enough. Why do I need to think a shiny version of it? It's fine as is. I'm actually grinding up my other Pokemon as I do this. Not actually all that happy about that. I really don't want Regis to be. I know well they already are. We'll put them away.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I went the wrong way. Let's see what happened. Reggie Ice.
Reggie Ice.
Reggie Ice. Reggie Ice. Reggie Ice. Gigas. It's my favorite one. Is Reggie Gigas. Gigas. Let me see. What can actually kill? What do I have that can actually kill it in one hit? Right, probably legendary. To be it's probably the answer, but it's a legendary Pokemon. Reshiram probably can. Maybe Mewtwo. Mewtwo probably can. I say that with a lot of confidence. I know. I don't have a whole level. I know. Let's see. Oh, Ricky probably can. If I use the base legendary birds that I have, I might be able to kill it. Say base. They have the hidden abilities. You could probably do it. You could probably do it. You guys could probably do it. You definitely could do it. You've got Icicle Crash. For sure you could do it. You could probably do it even. Maybe you? Yeah, Ice Punch probably could do it. I mean, for now, Reshiram is good enough. Bing, 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 bing. Make sure I have like a plan. Here's the thing. Do I want to Master Ball it once I get it shiny?
You probably want to, yeah.
I probably do. Here's the thing. If I Master Ball it, then I'm almost certainly not going to catch what's his name?
I mean, who cares? A shiny Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, okay. Because I was gonna shiny hunt Cobalion at some point as well. I'm already shiny hunting him in Ultra Moon, so yeah, maybe it's not that big of a deal. Okay, I can kill it, but Draco Meteor is not the move I want to be using. I do not want to be using Draco Meteor on this thing. Thank you very much. Maybe I'll get it early. You know what? I always look at like the odds at like I always look at the odds like it's gonna take me like 400 tries to get it. But you know, that's just a statistic. I could get it next one. Next one could be a shiny. It is technically possible.
Also, like these shinies typically take a lot more than 400.
Yeah, you're right. Well, It will take me more than 400. I have to battle it 500 times before I get the 1 in 400 chance. So, plenty of chances for me to find it before then. I'm telling you though, the pressure to like really want to see a shiny Galarian or Galarian Slowking is really on me right now. I do want to see one really badly. Is it yellow? Like, is it you said it was yellow at one point. I don't remember if you were joking or not.
It's not yellow.
Okay, it's not yellow. Now I'm actually excited because I hate yellow. So I'm happy it's not yellow. Like Galarian, shiny Galarian Slowbro does it pretty well. Does yellowish orange pretty well. But I would have preferred it have like regular shiny Slowbro colors.
Yeah.
That would have been better in my opinion. But you know, okay with that. But Slowking, ugh. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna hate it immediately. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be like puke green. I'm gonna hate it. No, it would be even better if I got it and it was like Gen 2 shiny purple.
I know you want me to say what it is, but do you want me to say what it isn't?
Yes.
It isn't green.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
It isn't red.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go through all the colors.
It's not a color. It's actually not. It's actually invisible. You can't even see it.
It's actually black because black isn't the color. That sounded kinda wrong, but you get what I'm. It's technically a shade, isn't it? But,
yeah. Technically, it's a shade.
But the way I said it, it sounded really wrong. Whoops.
I'm almost like I want to go look it up. I'm like now like you told me all this. Now I want to go look it up because I like my one fear is that it would be exactly like Galarian Slowbro. It would take all like fear factor out of it by making it bright yellow. So now that I don't have that fear, I kind of want to see what it looks like and have like an actual goal to work toward. All right, Simon. You know what? You're gonna be here for my shiny Slowking reaction, my shiny Galarian Slowking reaction, okay?
Mm.
Okay. Am I gonna shiny Galarian Slowking? All right. Let's see. I'm covering my eyes. That's the. Oh my. Oh, I. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. It's so good. I really like that. I really, really like that.
Yeah, I like it a lot too.
Like I remember you saying, like I hope it keeps like the blue cape thing that shiny Slowking.
It does.
The regular shiny Slowking is. Yeah, that's. Oh. I need to get one now. That is so. I will say. I mean, I think I might like the original colors a bit better, but I do really like that shiny. That is really good. Wait a second. Yeah, I like it. I kind of want to see a side by side of it and regular Galarian Slowking, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a side-by-side with that? I think I can. So, fun fact. Really fun fact. I saw a thumbnail for a video that was just like how to get Galarian Slowking, and it was just shiny. It was so shiny, and I had no idea because at first I was like wasn't paying attention to it. So I saw it like from I was like, oh, it's just Slowking, because it's one of those shinies that has like subtle changes that are really good, like the orb changes and the body color changes and the thing art. It's like, I do like it. I do like it a lot.
Oh, have you been reading your comments, by the way?
Nope.
Oh, you probably should.
I probably should.
I could be on
Kills,
control if you want.
static encounters. The boost from the pattern kills does not get implemented. No warning. The pattern is certainly annoying, so sometimes you can do the pattern or soft reset if you need things to OK. So, still want Alchemy Routine and Dragon Ball. Okay. Past 3 days, Regidrago has been researching this. Oh shit. Very much appreciate it. The Guardian maintenance of prime example short skill with Drago. Can even kill with a 5 if it's an EV trained one. Pulse can kill for sure, versus Ram. I much appreciate the info. Also, really interesting to know that the boost doesn't work. That's okay. Well, I guess I feel stupid. I'm gonna reset because I don't want to use restroom. I'd rather thanks restroom. I'm gonna reset. Get my Zekrom back. Zekrom's cooler anyway.
10% miss. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and also Zekrom doesn't have the chance to miss. Rantan isn't a bad idea. The Rantan would work pretty well. I see you've really done your research though, which I applaud you for because I couldn't do that. I was just gonna brute force it for several days and hope for good luck, and then not get any luck, and then give up eventually, probably. Alright. I know that didn't apply the encountered thing to static encounters, though. But I guess it does make sense, because you can't re-encounter most static encounters. I should probably have my chat on screen at some point. Would be a good idea to do that. At some point, though, I will get it. I will get a shiny Regidrago. Damn. I will actually say that I actually have no idea where you get this Slowking Galarica crown. I assume it is crown.
It is the Galarica. The Galarica cuff. Wait, no, it's Galarica Wreath. That's what it is.
Okay, Galarica Wreath. And is it someone in the Crown Tundra that makes it, or is it the girl from that one?
The person in the Crown Tundra.
Okay. I'll have to find them, but I don't actually know where they are. At some point, I will probably take a break from Regidrago, though, because I don't have the patience to do this for 10 years. I have the patience to do this for about 2 days, and then I'll say, yeah, no, I want to play the game again. I kind of want to go right now, quickly catch the Sword of Justice, and then catch Keldeo. Because Keldeo is my favorite Pokemon, and I've never been able to catch him before. So being able to actually catch one is nice.
So yeah, that's correct. It's the cave near the freezing ocean.
That's I don't know what. Oh, is she in the cave there?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. I haven't seen her there. I've gone through the
It
cave a
takes
few times.
15 twigs to make it.
It takes what?
15 twigs.
Oh, okay. That's not. Is that more than the cuff, or am I stupid?
It's more, yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, by the way. I keep having to pull up chat. Actually, let's re-optimize my screen by making OBS larger. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. There. Re-optimize my screen so chat is always on screen for me at least, and then I'll work out a fix. Whatever the next time I set the stream is. Oh, huh. Okay, I'm gonna look for the cave actually quick, because I think if I leave, it is not gonna matter. We'll look for this cave quick, just so I know where it is. Hidden-ish cave, alright. You're gonna follow me? You do follow me. You're big, and you float. I knew that already though, what am I saying that for? You've been in the game for a while. Let's see, is it this cave entrance, maybe? Also, thank you for the info. Any info is helpful, obviously. Let's see. In here. See, it's not that cave. Oh, hey, Avalog. Don't kill my background, please. I'm begging you. I'll probably run away, though. That should be a good deal. Oh, it's yelling. Run away. Okay. It's not behind you or anything. That guy actually looks really small. Well, I like get a good look at it on the oval globe.
I mean, every Pokemon looks small in this game.
That's not a bad point. Oh, Beartip looks fairly big for what I would have thought he was. Okay. I have an idea of where this cave might be. Oh, another Avalog. My favorite table. My favorite coffee table Pokemon. Come back a little bit, take the water to the main shore, then keep going past it. Okay, let's see. I think my main dreaming where I come out of the cave the first time, so like right here. And path to it. Do you mean over this way? I'm not entirely sure. Now there's this over here. I didn't see a cave here, but if there's a cave here, then I'm an idiot. Oh, there is a cave here. I am an idiot. Confirmed. Let's see, is she here? Okay, cool. This is the place. Great. Got a TM and a lady. Here. I have enough twigs for you though. Dazzling Gleam, okay. Hidden item. Or candy, alright. Over and under, over and under. Glare could go all around. Crafted Nature's Crown. A wreath of twigs will be found. Do I have 15? I do have 15. We go. Okay. Oh, cool. I gotta show her one then at some point. I'll remember that. Because I want to share.
I didn't know that. I should do that.
Yeah, good idea. Makes the Pokemon very happy. Looks very fetching on a Slowpoke. Make more happy to dream with more Galarica twigs, of course. I'm gonna fly back to the Reggie Temple. Actually, I'm gonna go save, or I'm gonna go heal first. That way I'm not stuck unhealed next to my save. You don't heal me. The door heals me. Appreciate all the information though. Very helpful. Okay. Over here. This isn't scary at all. It's my stand. Come on. Inside the temple. Beep, 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 beep. He is. He is pretty chill. I was gonna see who's behind me now, but at least not following me in here. Okay, from this point forward, I don't ever have a choice to go back. I now have locked in my choice to continually fight Regidrago. Well, I'm here. To avoid me getting annoyed by Pokemon being overleveled. In my dumb perfectionist mind, I'm gonna put my Regis back inside of here. Don't need anymore.
Yeah, Zekrom is vibing.
Zekrom's pretty chill. I'll take Altaria quick. Just have Pokemon in my party in case I need an extra. Just in case I need to stall it out while I need to catch up. Zagged. Nope, not a shiny. Okay. Now we're back to monotony. What game are you playing, Simon, by the way?
A game.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I love Game.
Hello.
Game is pretty epic game.
Hmm.
Come
I'm
on.
playing Gex.
Oh, that's the best game they've made since Pokemon Sword and Shield. Sega did a really good job with that one. Sega made a great game. Simon, is the game gamey?
Yeah, it's very gamey.
Good.
Actually.
That's great. But there is one problem, I'm sure, and it's probably got too much water. Nothing. No. Okay.
Huh?
Too much water. Get it?
Too much water. Huh. Funny.
Haha. Too much
I get
water.
the reference.
Haha. Too much water.
I get the reference. Haha.
Yeah. Only a 7.8. Not. It's pretty gamey, but too much water.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like IGN reviews. Reviews about characters like Duncan in the Napon. And Rain.
I especially love their reviews of Call of Duty, where they just give it a 10 out of 10 because it's Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And it can't.
Call of Duty's a 10 out of 10 every time. 10 out of 10. Best game of the year, baby. Alright, Epic Pillar Man statue. You know, I had to break it to you. I've never actually really played Gex that much. I just know that Gex really likes Gene Simmons' house.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I have an idea.
Really got stuck on the tutorial. Back when you get stuck on a simple Doom Eternal puzzle. Reviewers really don't need reviews. I saw a Joker. I think I saw a parody of that Cuphead review, which was just an entire video of not passing the tutorial. So I think I know the review you're talking about. And yeah, game reviewers aren't usually the best gamers. They're usually 7.8 out of 10 too much water types of people. For real though, Hoen's a pretty good region, I think. I give it a solid, like, of all 8 regions, it's probably like number 4 of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
The top 3, including like Sinnoh, Johto, and Unova, I think. Though, Johto is partially nostalgia, partially really good music, so audience of gamers who actually reviews. You would think that, but I agree. But you'd think that, but the target audience of gamers is probably too busy playing the games to write a review on them. Like, if you asked me to review a game, I'd write good game, had fun, and it wouldn't get the 10 minutes needed for a second ad. So they need all the filler.
Welcome to my review of Final Fantasy 99. I got stuck on the tutorial because I can't read.
Is that a battle royale game like that Tetris one?
Huh?
You said Call of Duty 99. Is it like a battle royale game?
Final Fantasy 99.
Oh, Final Fantasy. I don't know why I said Call of Duty, but Final Fantasy 99 is it like a battle royale game, like that Tetris 99 game?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, all right. I can get behind the Tetris 99 was. I've never played Tetris. I never played Tetris in general. Well, okay, I have played it, just not in years because I wasn't good at it and I could not think fast enough. My favorite game, Call of Fantasy. Call of Fantasy 2077. Delayed till next century. I know. Cyberpunk 2077 got delayed again, but I don't actually know much about the game other than Keanu Reeves is in it. It's just a casual or absolute competitive, no in between. Yeah, I agree. I could try casual Tetris, but it would feel like it wasn't enough of a challenge. But then I could play competitive Tetris, and then I would do one of the first 5 to get knocked out in Tetris 99. So I don't think I'd be very good at either one. I also do a lot of practice, and I have a hard time keeping up with the game long enough that practice matters. So. You ever played Tetris 99, Simon?
Huh?
You ever played Tetris 99?
I played it for a bit.
Alright. Was it any fun?
Yeah, it was a bit fun.
Alright. It looks fun to play. And I enjoy watching people play Tetris because I can think faster than them when they're playing. Like, I get it. When you play, you sort of don't think as fast. You see things you don't see when you're playing. Get that. I completely get that. So like when I watch that, I'm like, drop the piece at that spot. That's good, right? And I think I'm being smart. Then it turns out they actually have like the thought in their head for 10 moves ahead. They're gonna do like a 4-wide double drop, T-spin maneuver triple, and get 10,000 points and knock out all their opponents in 2 seconds. I know like I know the names for some of the moves. I know how they work. Like. I know a 4-wide is basically you have an entire stack up the screen of a 4-wide gap, and then just drop pieces into it to fill it up, and it gets you a lot of points really quickly. People apparently hate it in Tetris 99. Anyway, we're talking about Tetris on the Pokemon stream, but you know what? I've kind of beaten the Crown Tundra now. This is like the last part of the story of the Ultra Beasts. I guess I can give my thoughts on the Crown Tundra. It was fun. It was a fun DLC. I think the most enjoyable part was actually that the wild area was larger, but at the same time that works against it because there's less new wild Pokemon to find in the Isle of Armor. Like the Isle of Armor introduced, I want to say, almost 120 new Pokemon, and that you could catch in the wild, and Grand Tundra introduced like 60. Like exactly 60. So about half. For an area twice as large. Not enough crowns. Too much Tundra, not enough crowns. 7.8 out of 10. There's too many horses, not enough crowns.
I feel like there's a fatal flaw with the game. There's a distinct lack of Gex.
What do you mean? I don't know what you mean, Simon. Simon, if you were to look right at my screen in about 20 seconds, you would see that there is in fact a Gex.
What?
Where is he?
They got Gex in this game?
Yeah, Gex. Gex. See, it's
way.
Gex. There's tons of Gex in this game. Gex is all over the place.
You might be thinking of his evil twin brother, Dex.
Oh, it's Dex. Is he the one that got cut?
Dark Gex.
Oh my god, it's Gex's twin brother, Dex. I heard he got cut in the latest Pokemon game. They cut him in half or something like that. So sad to see that happen to someone. Ah, my jokes aren't funny. One thing I found weird about this DLC, though, is that you can't actually catch Slowpoke in the Crown Tree. Like, he's not even in the Crown Hunter Dex. The Gex Dex. I like the idea of the Gex Dex.
I found a Slowpoke somewhere.
Really? Huh. Actually, speaking... I like the idea of the Gex Dex being all like a dex of all of his stupid one-liner jokes.
For Gex Dex.
Like this is like a night at Gene Simmons' place. This is like going to, I don't know, celebrities. I don't know like celebrities from 20 years ago. 25 years ago even now.
Gotta be honest, no one cares about the National Dex. The only thing people actually care about is the Gex Dex.
Yeah, people were just sad they cut the Gex Dex out of the game. But it was kind of a controversial subject about a year ago, but now it's pretty universal that people want it back.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why they've been slowly incorporating the Gex Dex into the game. Hence, my actual pre-release footage of the Gex Dex that I have here. Pokemon, my dad works at Game Freak. He actually let me keep this in my game, but it's promotional footage of the Gex Dex. This is Gex number 230, Dark Gex. Now, keep in mind, Dark Gex is actually precisely in the middle of the Pokedex. There's roughly 460 Pokemon in the Gex Dex.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, we cut early to those people who never got theirs back in. It's back in Rampardos. Yeah, I feel that. Actually, speaking of Rampardos, I think the fact that Rampardos isn't in the DLC is proof enough, in my opinion, that we're gonna get a Sinnoh remake in the next year-ish that'll add the rest of the Pokemon in. Because why would they add every other fossil except the Sinnoh ones? If not, they were just gonna add them later on. You know, maybe I'm thinking too much. This was the sort of thinking that I think made everyone predict that we'd get. Well, to be fair, I think this was the sort of thinking that predicted Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because in the Kalos decks, Hoenn had the least amount of Pokemon. People said, well, Hoenn's up next, so it would make sense that Hoenn would get a remake now. Mm-hmm. And I agreed with that, and we did get one, so the thinking isn't entirely illogical. I can see it.
I'm not sure I understand the logic where like every Pokemon game will have to get remade eventually.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Other than I almost want to say Game Freak has talked about how they want to remake ones that you can't play on old systems, so they like to make most of their games playable on one system. I think I mentioned this before to you, but I think that was something I mentioned at one point.
There's not really another fan base that's desperate for remakes like the Pokemon fan bases.
Yeah, you're right. That's not a good mindset. But at the same time, I'm still upset that Regidrago didn't get G-Max one like Colossus without G-Max one because Pokemon didn't. Yeah, that's a good point. I saw like an art of Gigantamax Regigigas being just every Reggie combined. Like him having like parts of Reggie on him. That would have been pretty cool, I think. But yeah, no, Gigantamax Regigigas would have been super interesting.
It would have been interesting if Gigantamax Eevee.
That would be interesting if you could Gigantamax Eevee. It would be cool if I could Gigantamax Eevee right now.
Like Gigantamax EV, it would be interesting if it was like every evolution combined.
Oh, actually, that's an interesting idea.
But no, it's just fluffy.
That sounds like Eevee's Z move. You max attack because he just eats a fucking Regice at your Pokemon. Just an entire Regice thrown at your Pokemon. Not even like the head. I was gonna say the head. Like, I guess the crystal heart head thing. It's just the entire Regice just thrown at your Pokemon. I like it.
They should make a Pokemon game, but with all the Pokemon, but they only have the Pokemon that nobody cares about.
Yes, Gorbis and Huntail, the only Pokemon in the game.
Yes.
A Pokemon game where all I can use are Gorbis and Huntail.
The starters are Volbeat, Clamperl, and
Kricketot. Oh, people care about Kricketot. Never mind.
Sunkern.
Sunkern, yes. Well, actually, I could say people do care about Sunkern, just they don't care about Sunkern in a good way. They hate Sunkern. I remember I played Black and White. No, I can't believe you're making any more Stunfisk as a target.
I feel like there are Pokemon like Finneon and Lumineon that became so like they're so known as forgettable that they kind of are remembered for being forgettable.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's just funny.
Here's something. A funny story from when I was first playing Pokemon. So one of my first games was Black and White 2. And early on in Black and White 2, like around, like right after the first gym, you can catch a Sunkern. And you get a Sunstone, I'm pretty sure, pretty quickly. And I saw it evolve, and I was like, oh my god, it evolves like this early in the game? It's going to be broken. And I used it, and it was terrible. It was terrible. I wonder if people actually think about things like Relicanth or Delmise. Delmise, I think about. I think about Relicanth in the sense that it's needed for the old Regi quests. In Delmise, no one thinks about Delmise. Unless you're stupid. That's a joke.
I didn't know about Delmise until I saw Lucamine's Lucamine doesn't. Why do I remember Lucamine having a Delmise? I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't remember. I remember someone having it, I think, but I don't.
I think it was some trainer in the Aether Foundation that had a Delmise, and I was like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, I think I might have seen the leaks for Sun and Moon. Because, like with most games, the game got leaked early. Or, like with most Pokemon games, the game got leaked early. And all the Pokemon were leaked online. I think I saw those. I never saw the ones for Sun and Moon, though. Or Sword and Shield, though, which I was happy about. Because the Pokemon for Sword and Shield I actually really like. They're some of my favorites. Such as my favorite Pokemon, Gex. This isn't Gex.
That's my favorite Pokemon.
Gex. That's Rillaboom. Godly Druid quest is still in. Delmise is still in.
Gex is kind of like Chatot in its signature move in Gen 4, where you get to instead of saying something into the microphone and have it end up being highly compressed.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Also, I think it might have been Ace Roll as Elite Four, and I thought the game wasn't replayable either until I ended up replaying it 4 times. Not really out of wanting to replay it, out of my save got deleted. I wanted to go shiny hunt. I got deleted because I lost my 3DS, so I had the digital version, so I had to get a new one and replace it, and it didn't have the same save file. But I ended up playing Moon once, Sun once, and Ultra Moon twice. And it's not the most replayable game of all the Pokemon games. There's more replayable ones for sure. But my opinion has gone back and forth on it. At first it was one of my favorite regions, and then I hated it because it was really oddly designed in my opinion. I thought it didn't make sense. Then I played it again, I was like, this was actually pretty fun. I don't mind it. Badly designed, by the way. I mean, there's like one town basically per island, So there's a total of 4 basically towns in the games, and each island is basically dominated by the town. So it's a circle that goes back to the town. Which is bad, but it's kind of I really you get. Yeah, I feel that. Actually, speaking of Gen 6, I actually find them surprisingly to be the least unplayable games in any Pokemon. Some of the least unplayable, at least for me. Probably because of the long slog between Gyms 1 and 2. It just takes like hours between them for me, and I've never enjoyed it. And every other game, Oras is fun to replay still for me, even the original Gen 3 games. I've played Gen 5. I've played each version of Gen 5 at least 4 times, so they're pretty fun. Heart Gold is one of my favorite games. I've played that. I couldn't count them on 2 hands. And Gen 1, I've ended up replaying a lot. Not because I'm particularly in love with it, but because there's been so many Gen 1 games. And I've played all of them. Whereas. Yeah, I feel that. Whereas was probably my first, like, Pokemon game where I started trying to think of things. Trying to think of, like, how to activate the game rather than just have one OP starter and play through the entire game with an OP starter. Mm-hmm. So I enjoyed Pokemon Oras to a larger degree than other games before it, I think. But yeah.
Game Freak goes oh hey, and there's a new console coming out. Like, it's gotta have Kanto on it.
Yeah, it happens a lot. I think the only console you can't play Kanto on is, or at least like mobile console, is the 3DS, because you can play it on Game Boy Advance.
Pokemon Red.
Oh no, you're right. That's true. You can play it on every console. That's yeah. Anyway, Oras was fun. X and Y, I've replayed a few times, and I've replayed it not because I wanted to, but just because I honestly have replayed X and Y mainly because I wanted to replay the post game missions and not the actual story, because the actual story is really Nowhere asked one. Splatter onto a team based off of Brazil. Oh. That sounds like pretty fun, actually. Some like interesting challenges like that. I wish I had interesting ideas. I usually just try for like weird Pokemon to use for my games. Like I used a Slacking, which maybe isn't the weirdest Pokemon, but I used a Slacking overpowered in Oras once. I said overpowered. It was basically a Slacking with Giga Impact and a Silk Scarf. And it one-hit basically everything.
I mean, using a Slacking isn't that weird. I mean,
it's kind of like using Reggie, I guess, in my opinion. In that, yeah, the stats are really good, but also your ability is really bad.
My problem with I have something to say. My problem with Mega Evolution in Generation 6, I reminded myself, it'd be cool if more trainers in game use them.
Yeah.
They don't.
Like, I feel like the same thing with Z moves. If actual trainers use them, it would be pretty cool. I
mean, there are trainers there are more trainers that use Z moves in its own move, or that use Mega Evolutions in Gen 6.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because most of the gym leaders use Z moves, don't they?
As well as some trainers on routes, like the tough guys.
Oh, yeah. But I think the only people that use Mega Evolution are like Karina in the Mega Evolution battle you have with her. Your rival and the champion? Do the Elite Four use Mega Evolution? I could not.
I think they do on the rematch, though.
Okay. I can barely remember the Elite Four's names. Like, I know Malva because she has interesting story stuff. And I know Cybold because he looks cool. And then there's Drazna. She's the dragon one. I believe is her name. And then the steel one, I don't remember his name at all. Who's having more trainers actually using solutions. Some way to use the evolutions. Yeah, Mega Evolution I felt was really underutilized in the story, as well. Oh, I think the reason that most trainers didn't use them was because it was unique to like 40 Pokemon that say 40, 49 I think in the end. Only one else was Stephen, yeah, May, Brendan, Archie, Maxie, Courtney, Steph, Courtney, and Trevor being Shelly, and the Delta episode Girl Cinia, yeah. They use them like it's only like the bosses that use them. I think the reason why is because this is the problem with Mega Evolution itself is that it's only late game powerful, like already powerful Pokemon that use them. So if you had like your like baby level 2 starter or second evolution starter Pokemon go up against someone's Mega Garchomp, you wouldn't win because Mega Evolution was only given to Pokemon that didn't need it for the most part. I say most part because Beedrill and Pidgeot were pretty cool. Also, you couldn't even catch most of them in game. Let me think. I don't think you could catch Pidgey and Beedrill in ORAS. So you couldn't even catch them in game. You might have been able to catch Gible. You might have been able to catch most of them in X and Y. I don't know about ORAS, which was really weird. Speaking of Megas, they're coming back. I'm going to promise you that they're coming back. I'm going to promise you they're coming back in Gen 4. In Gen 4 Megas, I mean. It's like my Mega prediction is that Gen 4 Megas.
They'll probably back in Gen 4 remake stuff.
Honestly, Gen 4 Megas can be kind of cool. I think the one thing I hope they bring back, but also make better, is the underground in Sinnoh.
Mm-hmm.
Sinnoh Underground.
But yeah, this is the modern Game Freak we're talking about.
Yeah, well, to be fair, they did bring back secret bases and made them better. They're a bit more interesting now. They did keep secret bases, so they at least did that. But the underground would be nice.
But they're not the new Mega Evolutions. They're just gonna bring back the old ones.
Yeah, I read like the first half of your.
Right? Let's bring back the old ones. You already know
that. Yeah, but also I read the first half of your thing saying like primal versions for Dialga and Palkia, and I thought, why not just make primal Dialga from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and then you reference it. And yeah, I think there should be like they'd have to do something new for them, I would think. Because it would be boring to just have Diamond and Pearl again, I think. Not boring, but they'll do some kind of extra thing for the Legendaries, and probably some kind of Delta episode-like thing for Giratina. Like, I'm thinking maybe Cyrus comes back, opens portal to Distortion World shit happens across the world, you get to stop it. Something like that.
I can see them incorporating the, kind of like the Delta episode, like they incorporate Giratina into like the quote unquote Delta episode for Platinum. Of course, it won't actually be called the Delta episode, but
you would be upset he's Bailey. Yeah, they probably would. You're right.
Like it's like you gotta like Cyrus is back and he has Giratina. You gotta stop him.
Yeah.
Because the Distortion World, which is definitely not just going to be a straight path.
I hope not. Well, the Distortion World, I liked the idea of it, but it was really boring in that it's a path it's like a maze to navigate, and there's no battles that happen in it. So it's just walking for 10 minutes through the Distortion World.
I thought it was interesting. I thought it was cool.
I thought it was interesting, but it gets boring after your first time, in my opinion. So I'm hoping they do something like they do, like different parts of the world have turned into like the Distortion World, and so there's people there and you get to battle them. But like, so his only goal is to live in a world with nothing but him. So unless he's literally trying to murder Giratina, he's got wanted. I haven't really played. I usually play Platinum when I play Gen 4, so I haven't played Diamond and Pearl in a while. But assuming it's a remake of Diamond and Pearl, he wouldn't be stuck in the Distortion World. He'd be stuck somewhere in the main world.
I mean, let's say like he tries to get Dialga or Palkia Palkia and he fails. Like, and then after he beats the game, he tries again with the. And he gets both of them, and the platinum stuff happens.
That's possible. I was thinking something like that, or he somehow just summons Giratina. Because I don't think he. I think in base Diamond Pro he just walks away and disappears.
Yeah, you don't see him again after that.
Yeah, I know in Platinum it's implied he just stays in the distortion world.
Mm-hmm.
But in Diamond and Pearl he doesn't. So I think it would be interesting if what he'd do was try to open a portal to the distortion world and try and get there, and then fuck it up by bringing the distortion world to everywhere across the actual world, and opening up like 5,000 distortion world portals. The eights to start closing up. It's an idea, and also I think we talked about this once, but I know the Delta episode has like Rayquaza against Deoxys.
So I was thinking that you could similar to that, you could fight Arceus again with Mega Giratina or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something with Arceus and Giratina would be good because they're supposed to be the Christ and the Antichrist.
Pokemon.
So maybe use the legendary Giratina to summon Diamond. Summons Giratina with Palkia. That's possible because Palkia doesn't even exist in Diamond. Palkia just never shows up.
Yeah.
That's usually
same way the other way around too.
Yeah, because here's the thing: in most games with black legendaries, usually both of them show up in fight. I guess Ho-Oh we don't fight, but Radon and Kyogre fight. Reshiram and Zekrom fight. Xerneas never mind. I might be wrong. Xerneas still never show up. So fight. I guess it's really only Boras in Black and White. Then yeah. Oh, yeah. Usually they at least show up together. That's still not entirely true either. That happens. But if there's any sort of mythical quest to happen, it's probably either the V8 or a quest featuring Cresselia fighting Darkrai. That would be cool too. I always wondered why Cresselia and Darkrai are Cresselia's legendary, Darkrai's mythical. That would be a cool idea as well. Manaphy Egg would be interesting. Or something with Manaphy. There's a lot of mythicals in Gen 4. There's 4. There's Arceus, Manaphy, Darkrai, and Shaman. And you could probably work with most of them for a post-game quest. If not multiple. There could be something with Darkrai and Cresselia, as well as something with Giratina and Arceus. I think anything's really possible. I'll take the fact that they've got an encounter for Keldeo and a possible encounter for VTD in this game as a sign the Pokemon's willing to give us, overworld encounters with the goals back in some form.
It'd be funny if we got level 1 Regidrago back.
Oh, is he level 1 in Platinum? I think he's...
Yeah, he's level 1 in Platinum.
Okay, I know he's level 1 Diamond Pro. Yeah, that would be pretty great.
I don't know. No one knows why he's level 1, but he's level 1.
I believe Cresselia the only thing. Remember, since where they fight. So maybe he is. But yeah, they do fight because Cresselia can Terrorize Nightmares. But I don't get why, you can catch Cresselia but not Darkrai. It's almost like they're a legendary, box duo, but you can't catch both of them in the different versions. Which is the weird part to me. Why is one catchable, one not, Speaking of catchable Darkrai, I don't know if anyone was ever around and I'm sure you were. But in the early 2010s, maybe even before that, 2010 and earlier, there's a lot of fake Pokemon stuff. Here's how you catch Darkrai and Rayquaza in Pokemon Black and White / Black and White 2. Remember one thing was if you got a lava cookie from the Royal Unova and took it to the top of the tower on Route 6. I think it's Route 6. Of Unova? Yeah. It's the one with the psychic type tower. It's the graveyard tower. It's the graveyard of Gen 5. To go to the top of the tower, throw away the lava cookie at the bell, and then ring the bell. Rayquaza appears. Gotta pull Mars and first reading Yahoo DLJ and gather enough speed and Jubilee so you catch Darkrai. Yeah, that's true. Well, you just gotta jump to the other end of the world. That's true. I mean, yeah. Cresselia just like fly around. Then you got a BLJ to get Darkrai. And Shaman and Arceus. Because flutes don't exist in Pokemon. But yeah, I think the fact that Gen 4 had the most involved, in my opinion, well, debatably Gen 3, but I think Gen 4 had the most involved legendary quests of any generation. So I think that Gen 4 remakes have a high chance of having like the mythical included into the story in some way. Or higher than any other game, at least. Speaking of mythicals, when will we get Zarude?
But we only have Zarude. It's been out for a long time.
True. Still waiting for Zarude in the US. Like Zarude was supposed to be added in the Isle of Armor. And we're now in the Crown Tundra. We haven't gotten yet. It's kind of ridiculous that it's taken this long.
I remember how long it took to get Marshadow here.
How long did it take, actually? I remember it being a while, but how long did it take?
A long time.
Yeah. I remember the Gen 6 mythicals. We didn't get Volcanion until, like, 3 weeks before Sun and Moon's launch. That's what we go past. Gen 3 had Mew and Deoxys. The rest were just them and Sinjo, Celebi, Arceus, Shaman, Darkrai, and so many different ones. Yeah. And Gen 5 had Victini. Yeah, Gen 5 had Victini. That was it. That was like the last one that you caught in the overworld, which is sad.
To be fair, the Gen 5 games did have events involving the legendary. It's not quite the same, but
yeah, like Keldeo had like different places you would go, and like you'd have stuff happen with the Sword of Justice, and you had the Meloetta thing at the cafe. And Genesect was actually weird. Genesect would like lead to the lab. Like they were still integrated in the story, but you didn't catch them like you do in Gen 4 and 3.
I'm glad that they're sort of reverting to that, to be honest.
Yeah, kind of. I'm not against it. I really like being able to catch legendaries. Or mythicals. Being able to catch mythicals is just nice. You know. I don't like that they're shiny locked, but, you know.
I mean, seriously, why are they still shiny locking Keldeo? It's been like years.
Yeah, like, actually, Keldeo, I don't get that.
It's been actual years.
Keldeo is one of, like, 20 Pokemon that you cannot have a shiny for. I don't know why. I know why, but I don't know why they keep it like that. The list includes, like, mostly mythicals. I know Cosmog and Cosmoem are also shiny locked. And Meloetta had the dance. Yeah, Genesect had, like, things in the lab. Yeah, see that where it's a forced cutscene other than an actual event. Yeah. Here's the other one. Yeah, I'm okay. I think Genesect you had to fight a guy before you use the drives, but otherwise, yeah, that's about it. You're right. Also, I love how Volcanion got the short end of the stick in Gen 6. Like, Deontay got a Mega Evolution, Hoopa got Unbound form, and then what did Volcanion get? A tie-in to the Maguna movie, I guess. But then again, the Maguna movie was for
typing. That's it.
They got what?
You got a unique typing, that's it.
Oh, yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's not bad. But still, not that cool. Because Volcanion's actually a cool design Pokemon. Like, I like Victini personally. Victini. I put Volcanion. I like Victini too, but I like Volcanion.
It also actually shoots water out of its cannons.
Yeah. So here's something I think I've come to. Because people always talk about animations in this game. Most of the animations are bad. But I think it's only the old Pokemon that have bad animations. Like the new Pokemon are really good. Old ones though, they should have updated like their animations. Like Zekrom's fly animation for one is really bad. They bring back the old mythical event items rather than waiting for 2023 for Zarude to be released outside of Japan. Yeah, it's gonna be till then. Honestly, if I have to wait till the end of 2019, I'm gonna just buy one of the Japanese codes if I still can. Because I want to just have him try Pokedex. I don't want to sit here and wait for him to be out. I say Pokedex, it's not even in the Pokedex, but I'm in the Pokemon Home Pokedex. But yeah, I really like the idea of being able to just catch legendaries with like items you get, like Liberty Bass, and I think this is like a new island pass. You get to go to a new island, stuff like that is super cool. And like even if you don't like even non DLC ones, like Keldeo is in this game, is super cool. The thing just him that really seems worth it. Really, is just Monkey. Hey, he Monkey. That's the best part. He Monkey.
It's kind of fun when you're a mythical Pokemon and you get outclassed by a starter.
Yeah, like it's another grass monkey. He's a grass dark at least, I guess, which is okay. I mean, I don't hate Zarude. My least favorite. Do I have a least favorite mythical? Maybe the Gen 3 ones are my least favorite. I like a lot of the mythical Pokemon. Maybe Magearna. I actually don't really like Magearna's base form at least. Pokeball form is pretty, or original form, I still think is what it's called. It's pretty cool, but base form Magearna I really don't like. Visually, it looks really boring. Especially it's shiny. I think it has a shiny now, right? Yeah, this is a shiny now.
Yeah, it has a shiny now.
Remember how Zarude also has 2 forms? We're going to be waiting until 2025 to get the second Zarude form? Because they gave it the second form for some reason.
Oh yeah, remember Eternal Flower Floette?
When are we gonna get that? I wish we could get that. That looks so cool. You know what I'm saying? But really, Mythicals have peaked my interest since Neon State's a darn shame. Yeah, I agree. I haven't been excited for Mythical. Too excited for Mythical in a while. Last one to pique my interest was probably Hoopa with Hoopa Unbound. But let's see, there was 3 in Gen 6 or Gen 7, which were Magearna, Marshadow, and Zeraora. They were pretty alright, but Zeraora, I was like they added Zeraora in Ultra Ultra, and I was like, why are you even in this game? What's your point? Why weren't
the move?
Yeah, it's like, why are you here? But yeah, I think Gen 5, Rise Nostalgia has some of the best ones. Hoopa, that was cool, but I guess I prefer Mega Diancie. Mega Diancie is really cool. I will give you that.
I really like Marshall's design personally.
It is cool. Marshadow. There's one thing with Marshall's design is that when he uses his moves, he looks a lot cooler. Here, I'll put up in a second. But when he uses his moves, he looks a lot cooler when he doesn't. And the problem is, it doesn't look very cool when he doesn't use his moves. Here, let me pull it up. Also, speaking of Marshadow is one of the other Pokemon that's shiny locked currently because he's never had a shiny event. Is he in this box? Yep. He's not. Here he is. Check summary. Yeah, like his hood stuff turns green. But also one of Marshallow's like biggest things was his Z move, and that's not in the game, so yeah. Of the Gen 6 legendaries though, or mythicals though, my favorite is probably Zeraora. I can't tell you, I can't really say why other than I just kinda like him. He's a pretty cool guy. Pretty funky boy.
Mm-hmm.
Or does Melmetal even count as a Gen 6 mythical? Or 7 mythical?
Yeah, it's a Gen 7.
Okay. Maybe Melmetal's kinda cool. He's a pain in the ass to get, but I like him. I do really hate him to get, but he's pretty cool. Boom, boom. Gen 7 and come out. So let's go. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if Let's Go counts as Gen 7 or not. That makes sense. Quick question. Thoughts on Keldeo Colt versus Resolute forms?
Huh?
Thoughts on Keldeo's forms? Like, what do you think of them?
I mean, they're both fine.
Fair enough. I personally prefer Resolute form. I just think it looks cooler.
Yeah.
I think he's got like the hair that's flowing everywhere.
That was probably the preferred one to me as well.
Makes sense. Also, I mean, Secret Sword is also just a good move, and you get comes with Secret Sword, so
It's pretty good when Chansey was everywhere.
yeah, that's true. Keldeo, I'm actually happy you can catch him now because I think the thing with Keldeo was that for the longest time I could not get a Keldeo. Like it was impossible. When Black and White came out, when Black and White 2 came out, they gave out a Keldeo event for Black and White. I had lost my Black and White at the time, so I couldn't get the first Keldeo event. Later on, a second Keldeo event came out, about a year later. My DS had broken. I hadn't gotten a new one yet, so I couldn't get that Keldeo event. Then, was he part of the Mythicals 2016 thing?
Yeah, I think all of them were.
I thought so too, but I was like, I'm not entirely sure, but I think he was too. I think I might have gotten him in that. Then promptly my game broke. So I didn't get to really use him for much time. Then finally, I got someone to trade me another one that they had extra. And that's the one I currently have. And hopefully I can get a decent IV one. Unfortunately not shiny, because it's shiny locked. But, oh well. I would say, I wonder if they'll then shiny lock him someday, but probably not. Like, I think if Pokemon's been around, I think if it's no longer a Pokemon generation, they're still shiny locked. They're not going to get unshiny locked until a remake. So Marshadow is probably going to stay shiny locked for a while.
Yeah.
Same with Cosmog and Cosmoem, unless they eventually decide that, oh, let's just give out a shiny Cosmog. Let's just unlock the shiny. Let's unlock the gift Cosmog you get in every game. Because in every game they give you a gift Cosmog, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, they give you a gift Cosmog in something, they give you a gift Cosmog in this game. At some point they might unshiny lock that. Also, here's my thing. Like, if you had a gift Poipole in this game, and it's shiny locked, I don't know why, because they're already giving out shiny Poipole.
Game Freak's is weird when it comes to shiny locks.
Yeah. Why do... Not entirely sure why they still use them. Or what the point is. I guess because they don't want Pokemon being shiny, which is to be inconsistent with
shiny looking like the important Pokemon.
Like, I get in this game's Ashen Zamazenta, or in like in Sun and Moon, they shiny lock Solgaleo and Lunala. And that makes sense because you see Nebby the entire game, so it wouldn't make sense to just, oh, actually it's shiny now somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I have a really shiny Cosmog because I remember with this, they literally have no shiny variant. I think Cosmog does. Its cheeks turn red, I believe. However, Deontay didn't have a shiny variant in Gen 6. If you were to hack in a shiny Deontay, it would look exactly the same. I think that might be what you're thinking of. I know it didn't happen. They gave it one in Gen 7. It's just all gray. It's just actually entirely gray. It's disgusting looking. But Deontay has a shiny now. And I think Cosmog's is just like different colored cheeks. It's really bad. It's a really bad shiny. But I don't know. I would say I'd find it weird that Game Freak would make shinies for Solgaleo and Lunala, and then not for Cosmog and Cosmoem. But this is Game Freak. Also, shiny Deontay. I think it's just more pink, which I don't mind. I think the more pink look works well for it. Is it shiny lock? I think it is shiny lock, isn't it? It probably is. Though, to be fair, they did add Deontay back into the DLC, so you might get a Deontay event at some point. So, who knows?
I doubt it.
I mean, I would doubt it, but okay. So, in the game currently, there's data for a Victini encounter. I think I've mentioned this several times already in the stream. But, the pink shirt, the rock is more black than blue. So yeah, that's a standard. I do remember it does sound really cool. I do really like it actually. But there's data for a Victini encounter in the game, but there's currently no way to activate it that we know of. So the thought is that at some point there'll be a Victini event, and Deontay and Volcania and Genesect are also in the game, and they might get their own event at some point too. So who knows?
Game. Genesect's in the game.
Yeah, Genesect's in the game. Deontay's in the game. And Volcania's in the game. Genesect, Victini, Deontay, and Volcanian were the four mythicals they added in the current Tundra update, and they added Big Yurna in the whatever. I would assume that there's going to be more events for this game because it hasn't been since Gen 2 that we've had one mythical per generation, so unlikely that Zero will be the last one.
They're probably going to reveal another one.
They're going to reveal the next one before we even get Zarude.
And then they're going to actually release it before we get Zarude.
They will. I wouldn't put it past them. Like, actually, why do they reveal their mythicals like months before they release them? I don't get that. It's weird. But yeah, I think I mentioned like Volcanian before, and Volcanian was in like the code for Gen 6 on externalized release, and we didn't even get an actual Volcanian event worldwide until literally like October 10th, and Sun and Moon came out like early November, so it was like a month before Sun and Moon released. And everyone was, and I remember I at least was like, why are we able to get this now? We've known about this for 3 years. Same with Hoopa and Yancey. I'm actually really happy that they've not put all their mythicals in the game from the start. Because it was really dumb that they would do that in Gen 6 and any gen. I guess Gen 5 and prior makes sense. But starting with Gen 6, they had the ability to update the game. And they just, they technically didn't it with Gen 7, but like Zero was only in Ultra Moon anyway, so kind of like a half truth there. So keep doing that. I gotta wonder, I'm actually keeping count of how many Regidrago I've encountered. I've just been like, talking and going on. Encountering Regidrago for like over an hour. So who knows? I might have already encountered 100. Might have accidentally. I don't think I've encountered a shiny yet, but it would be sad if I encountered one and didn't notice, and then, tomorrow. Just want to watch. Take care. Oh, thanks. I got college every day, so I should definitely be sleeping too. I'll probably go to sleep soon too, actually. But yeah, see ya. All right then. I'll probably go to sleep. I'll go to sleep looking at a shiny. It feels like a good idea. Gets the shiny in 2 attempts. Look at 5 more minutes. That's what I'll give it. Anyway, though, what's your favorite mythical Pokemon overall?
My favorite mythical Pokemon is Mew.
Okay, basic but understandable.
Yeah.
And the guys, Mew's got a very basic design, but minimalist design. I'll call it very minimalist design, which I think works in its favor actually. I haven't found a shiny yet. That's good to know. But yeah, it's got a very minimalist design. Which is understandable, which is pretty cool. I like it. I think my favorite one, my favorite was Keldeo. Second favorite would probably be... Oh gosh, second favorite is almost a tie between Victini, Genesect, and Manaphy.
Those are all good ones.
Yeah, Shaman comes in, Darkrai comes in. I don't know. There's a lot of things I like actually like think of all of them. Sometimes I think I sometimes I forget that like Zeraora and Marshadow exist. I actually really like Zeraora. I don't know why. I just kind of do. I think because surprisingly he really reminds me of like of Star Platinum, which is a really I don't even know why other than he punch fast. But that's all I've got for why.
Did you say Zeraora reminds you of Star Platinum?
Yes. He punch fast. That's why.
Okay.
This is like a plausible reason. But yeah. I mean, he's cool. He's fast. He's not fighting type.
He outspeeds Dragapult at one point.
Yeah, it's true. He does outspeed Dragapult. I don't know why. Well, I know why, but still. Yeah. It's a pretty cool one. Manaphy, I really just like that it learns Tail Glow.
Mm-hmm.
Tail Glow is a really good move, but it's unfortunate only goes on 2 Pokemon.
3 Pokemon.
What's the third one? I'm curious.
Beat.
Oh, yeah, that's the second one. So wait, so it's Volbeat and Manaphy and who else?
Xurkitree.
Oh, Xurkitree gets it. I completely forgot. I'm thinking in Gen 6. I haven't used Manaphy since Gen 6. Because it wasn't like in the Pokedex in Gen 7. But in Gen 6, there's only 2. But yeah, okay, Xurkitree gets it. Okay, that's pretty cool. Solo is a good move. Really. Also, if you want even more evidence of a Gen 3 remake, besides the fact that it would make sense, and there's a lot of Sinnoh Pokemon missing, or a lot of Pokemon that were in Sinnoh missing, and a lot of Pokemon, or the only fossils that are missing are the Sinnoh fossils. If you want more evidence than that, there's no Sinnoh mythical Pokemon in the game. There's no Darkrai, Shaman, Manaphy, or Arceus.
Mm-hmm.
So,
maybe Game Freak just hates the Sinnoh region. That's the only possible explanation.
It might be. Also, can I say that a lot of Pokemon regions don't get much love until like way after they come out, like 10 years after they come out? Because Black and White Unova hasn't gotten any love until recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like people hated it. People were like, "It's too story. It's not good. Too much story. Too annoying game. Slow, annoying game."
And then people played Sword and Shield. Yeah, the story's fine, actually.
Yeah. I didn't hate Sword and Shield's story either. I thought they were both pretty. Well, also, it's 12:05, so it's my last encounter for tonight. I'm gonna go. It's not a shiny. I already know it's not shiny, but close my eyes and pray. It's not a shiny. We'll get him yet.
Shiny!
That would be crazy.
Whoa, it's a shiny Pokemon.
It is Sparkle Shiny. I'm gonna check what counties have I encountered so far in the last hour-ish of looking. Regidrago. 5. Oh wait, it's a number battle, I'm an idiot. I really hope Regidrago gets a Mega Evolution in Dynapro remakes.
Mm-hmm.
So just as an idea, Aggron.
It's a gummy worm.
Which one?
Dratini.
Oh,
I don't know, but it
I
makes me
forgot
think of
you're watching the stream like behind me. Forgot.
Oh.
You can look at the stream's delayed, you know. With my Pokedex, I guess. Click. I think I have most of the Pokemon. Yeah, I'm missing like the legendaries. I think I'm gonna go and probably just catch the legendary Sword of Justice guys, and then Keldeo probably, because I'm not gonna try and hunt them in this game. I think because it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one. All right, I will. I'll see you later then.